Welcome to Grown with Gateway. Today I'm going to show you how to pot on the tomatoes that we've grown. So what you'll need is a container of some kind because we're going to pot the tomatoes on individually. Compost, water, your tomato seedlings, a label and a dibber of some kind, so something to get the seedlings out with. I always sow more seeds than I need, partly so that I can give them away, but also because not every seed will germinate. Most will if they're fresh, but also it means that as you're potting on, I can pick the strongest and biggest and healthiest seedlings, and if any get damaged as well, I've still got the number that I want to grow. Right, so we're going to pot on. So I've got a variety of containers here, which have all been reused, or most of them are being reused. So these are just, a fast food meal in it, yoghurt. The great thing about these is you can reuse them. The not so great thing is that they're obviously plastic, but they can be recycled. These are just old pots that I've had plants in that I've bought. And the same with this one, you might have got bedding plants in one like this. Again, plastic, not ideal, but unfortunately, if you are buying plants from a shop, they tend to come in this kind of container. Your other alternative is a paper one. The great thing about these is once you've got your plant in, you don't need to, you just put the whole pot into the ground and then that decomposes, which is great. It just means that every year you have to invest in them, but that's good as well. So we're going to pot on. So just fill up a container. And then we need to choose our tomato plants. Now I've got lots here. You probably won't grow this many, but I'm going to give, some will go into the garden, some will go to our community gardeners, and some will go to our neighbours and friends. So that's why I've got so many. So you just choose in a seedling, hold it by the leaf, put your thin implement in, so they're called dibbers, and then you just push the soil up and you'll get your seedling up. So then you're making a hole and just pushing it down. Now with tomatoes, you can push the stem under a little bit and then just label it, making sure you've got the label to go with the variety that you've got, and then a bit of water. So I'll just do another one. So again, you can see on some of these that the proper tomato leaves are starting to come up. Oops, that's got no compost on, but that's fine. Make the hole and just gently push it in, push the soil around, the compost around it, a bit of water, and then label it. So what can sometimes happen with your tomato plants is that they stretch. So they've gone lanky like these ones. So these are the ones we originally sowed. So they've basically stretched towards the light. So that isn't an issue. So I'm going to show you how to pot them on if this happens. So you just take them out of this compost. So you can see it's quite a long stem. So we're just going to make a slightly deeper hole and put more of the stem into the hole. and give it a water. And ladle it. So you can actually see that I have buried most of the stem of that tomato, and that'll be fine. That'll just continue to grow. It's not hampered by the fact that it's gone lanky. So as you can see, I've started with my potting on. I've got a long way to go, but one of the important things is to label each individual pot. So here I've got Tumbling Tom, and then I've also put on that it's a trailing cherry tomato. So I'm going to continue with this, and when I'm done, all of these are going to go in a sunny place. Now I can't fit these on my windowsill, so mine are going to go outside. But at night they'll have some protection, so that can just be, for me it's a thin piece of material, because if there's a frost, then the frost will kill them. Now mine are all going to go outside when they're ready to be potted on, because they're all outdoor varieties. So you can get some that are just for greenhouses, but these are all for outside. So the next video to do with tomatoes is going to be potting them on again into the pot that they're going to do the main growing in. We'd really love you to get involved with Growing with Gateway, and you can find our videos on our website www.thegatewaycollective.co.uk. We'd also love to see what you're growing, and you can do this by sharing on social media using the following hashtags. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to see what you grow.